Can anybody here tell me about, because we always talk about acknowledging what you're feeling and going into it and experiencing it, which means also a way of forgiving and allowing. And I remember when Wes gave us an experience last week, which was so beautiful, about his experience. So can anybody give some feedback on some experiences that you've had applying this self-forgiveness, this self-allowing? Yes?
I've been doing that. I have a negative feeling that comes up. And I discovered somehow that if you just sit with it, it becomes something else.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a clarity that comes with it.
Yes.
And the negative is gone, and there was nothing to precipitate it. It you know, all the, what I thought was causing it isn't
That's right.
so. It just wasn't so.
Right.
And it just disappeared.
It disappears. Yeah. The moment you allow the energy without the story, because the mind likes to go into a story. Oh, this happened because somebody did this and somebody did that or whatever, right? We're going to, but forget the story and go right into the feeling itself. Just as it is. And you find it becomes neutral. It's neither bad nor good, it's just a feeling. Go into that feeling, stay with that feeling. And many, many things start happening in a very subtle way because you cannot pinpoint it. But somehow you relax, somehow you forgive yourself. You begin to feel clearer, you see? And these are the subtle changes that come about. Anybody else would like to share? How you deal with pain or with anything negative or...
I find that you can zoom in on it and then it disappears and then it, just as soon as it goes, it comes, another thing comes back.
Yeah, of course.
And it's continuous.
Yes.
And
Why is that?
I don't know, but I ask, like, when is it going to stop?
It won't stop because there's a part of you that wants to get rid of it. And so it engages the mind. The moment it's neutralized. And in fact, it is neutralized. But the mind brings it back. Oh, but it's, you see, you're giving it some form of reality. You're still clinging, you're still attached to it. Somehow or other, you still believe that it's real. You see? So the mind keeps jumping back. Mind, heart all the time. Okay?
It gets exhausting.
Yes, because again, you're trying to get rid of it. There's nothing to get rid of. When you look at it, it's not there. Okay? Think of anything right now. Think of anything. Think up a picture right now. Okay, think of a monkey. Okay, right now. Conjure up a monkey in your mind. Are you seeing the monkey? Mm-hmm. Okay, it does all kinds of crazy things, right? As you think about it. Okay, now stop. Where is the monkey? But we believe the thought and it affects us when we're thinking it. Did you know that every thought that you think about creates a thinker, and that thinker is the effect of the body? The body is moving with that thought.
And it's not fun. It's not fun because my mind will sometimes go off in thought. Mm-hmm. And then the body starts feeling really bad, and I catch the thought. It's too late. The body still feeling bad, and it's like
stay with.
It's so sensitive to thoughts.
Right.
That
right.
I just it's I can't get by with anything.
Right. You can't. So therefore, stay with the body feeling, and just allow it.
I do that.
Allow the feeling to be, but don't call it bad. You see, no. If you call it bad, you're stuck, because your belief system has created a bad thing. There is no bad or good. There's only a feeling, a sensation. Okay. You see, everything is a sensation. But the moment you give it a label, you're stuck. You have judged it. Yeah.
You know, one thing I do is that if it's a thought, I just say it's a lie. All thought is a lie pretty well. And it seems, then there's awareness, and that clears it.
Wonderful.
It's very
So you're beginning to see that everything that you think is just a thought.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore it cannot be real because it's about it. Do you understand? Just like if you're feeling God and all of a sudden you think about God. The thought about God is not God. God is the feeling God, right? Now the moment you realize that, and it's wonderful, thank you. The moment you realize that, then you see that everything that you think about is just a thought. Has no reality at all. But if you put a story to it and visualize it, then it's real to you. In fact, it's so real to you that it can bring sickness into your body and your mind. It will affect you because you made it real. But remember, this is where responsibility comes in. You are responsible for every thought that you make real. Now you might say, but how can I control it? You don't control anything. Just see a thought as a thought. See everything as what is. See it as it actually is. You see? When you see something as it actually is, then you move to pure feeling. Then you move to essence. Thought you can't help any more than the body can help the shadow following it. You can't help thought. Thought is what makes the world what it is, how you see the world.
Isn't that control?
No, because you're not doing anything, you're seeing. You're not choosing per se, you are seeing.
And who is seeing?
There's only one seer, you. And that seer, all of it.
Awareness?
I'll talk about awareness. Yeah, we're talking about awareness. There's only awareness. The awareness is seeing. And the moment you see, there's no longer an ego. There's just seeing. And that becomes also your choice. You see? Yeah.
But didn't we come here to experience all of these different states? And if we correct them or see them for what they are, therefore not reacting to them.
I'd like you to listen to what you've just asked. We are here to experience.
Right.
Right. So therefore, if there's pain, experience the pain as being nothing. And then the pain is gone. You've learned this precious lesson. I've learned that pain really is in my mind. I'm talking about emotional pain.
Okay.
You see? You've learned a precious experience. Yes, we're here to experience, yeah. But if you go through a horrendous period, that's going to teach you eventually. But you suffer unnecessarily. You see what I mean? You learn from every experience. But why suffer if you can learn faster? You are here to experience. Experience directly. And you eliminate all that pain, unnecessary pain. Did you understand what I just said?
Yes and no, but sometimes isn't it out of our choice when things happen for us to experience them? If we nullify them or not make them real, then we take...
No, you don't make them real or make them real. You see them as they actually are. You don't make anything. You see it as it is. You stop for a moment and you find my mind is thinking and this is happening and that is happening. All of a sudden, just be still. It's just a thought. You don't say it's not real. Oh, no, these are just words the teacher says. You're not to say that. You know, unless of course you had a realization and you know it to be so. But if you say this is not real, you're only kidding yourself if you believe it's real. But to see something as it actually is will nullify itself. Anything. If you see an emotion, no matter how much you're suffering from that emotion, and the sensations in your body, if you allow those sensations as just sensations, without the story, oh, what's going to happen to me? Maybe I'm going to die. Maybe this is happening, that is happening, right? But if for a moment you experience a sensation as just a sensation, okay, automatically it dissipates, it changes. You don't have to say it's not real. if you believed to be real. See? So what I'm saying here, seeing is all that is necessary.